Welcome back to Heroes on Our Island. I'm Mike Stevens, coming to you this week from Westbury, which is one of the most ethnically diverse communities on the island. It's also home of several well-known houses of worship here on Brush Hollow Road. I want to take you to Dix Hills now for our final hero story tonight, to meet a woman who many years ago took it upon herself to feed Long Island's hungry. Well, since then, the need has grown, but also so has her help. The economy has been so bad for so long. These days, people in need can be found in any neighborhood. They can be of any race or religion or any age. And many are finding themselves this way for the first time. But at Upper Room Church in Dix Hills, it's nothing new to feed the hungry. They've been doing it for over 30 years, thanks to a ministry called Mercy House.
I saw that the more needs that came in, the more food we got, and a lot of people have been helped.
Carol Yarmish had a vision for this as a young woman back in 1980. She didn't know then how it would happen, but felt strongly God would provide.
First it was a garbage pail in the front of the church, and then that went to a basket, and then when that would overflow, my car became the food pantry. When it froze in the winter, my house became our pantry, and it just kept, people just had, like I said, it had a life of its own, and just stores and companies and corporations just saw that this young girl who wanted to do something important, and they wanted to support me, and there was always food. I was in my early 20s, and I wanted to do something important, and I saw a need in our church and our community. I always had a heart for the elderly and for people who couldn't help themselves. So I went to my pastor and I said, I'd like to start a food ministry, and he said, "Yes, God, do it." So I did, and from then on it had a life of its own.
Many of the people who have been helped over the years have ended up coming back to volunteer at Mercy House. Roger Remondino is one of them.
It's just to know that I'm being a part of serving people that are in need, and God forbid I'm ever on that end of the line one day, and and I have been, so it means everything to me, and I would never miss it.
He agrees with Carol. More families are coming in for help that you would never expect needed.
People are coming in, dressed like me and driving the same car as I drive. And I was like, whoa, what's that about? And is people, in the economy, people are losing jobs, and all of a sudden Thanksgiving comes and the holidays come, and so-and-so has been out of work for 7-8 months and no one even knows it.
If it weren't for the volunteers, Mercy House, despite Carol's good intentions and hard work, would not survive. And these days, with support from Upper Room Church, it's not just surviving, it's thriving.
Roger, you got another bag over there?
Pastor John Scaduto is now involved with moving Mercy House forward, helping to develop a new relationship with an international relief group called Feed the Children.
Where there is love.
Feed the Children is known for its efforts to feed children in poor countries worldwide, but now they're helping Upper Room and Mercy House feed children and families on Long Island.
And we're going to be bringing in truckloads of food, which is going to enable us to feed more people and to offer, actually to give them more than maybe we would normally be able to give them. So we're very excited about that for this holiday season, and we're hoping as people get involved and make donations, that will just continue to expand, because the needs always are, as you know, the need on Long Island is just increasing.
And Pastor John says the need is not just during the holidays, which is why Mercy House feeds families all year round.
Mercy House is just a tremendous ministry. It's a ministry of compassion, and the church is not limited to just preaching and teaching the gospel, but to demonstrating it. So Mercy House is a demonstration of the love of God to people in our community.
Among the volunteers are kids from Upper Room School who each year help to bag up groceries to feed the thousands of people who depend on Mercy House. But it all goes back to Carol, who had a vision, and those who know her say she has all the essential ingredients to be called a hero.
Firemen, a policeman, they're heroes. They risk their lives. I'm not risking my life. I'm just serving, I'm serving everyday folk just like me.
To donate, Or find out more or even get assistance yourself, call Mercy House at 631-242-5359, extension 237. Well, after the break, we're going to tell you how to contact us to let us know about a hero or a neighborhood that matters to you. Stay with us.